Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. So last episode I had some serious sound problems. I'm very sorry about that. Hopefully the settings I've implemented now will avoid those. But I'll know in post-processing. And if it's too bad, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I'll have to re-record. I don't know. We'll see. So here we are. We're over at Yardo Fort City. We just finished a fight there. We were ambushed by Moloch and his crew of ninjas and summoners. We met Rafa and rescued her. Because of our terrible sound issues, we missed a movie from yesterday where Rajoth and Rafa are speaking. They're like in a cellar or hideout. They're speaking and they're talking about, why each other are fighting. Rafa's fighting for her brother. She wants to get him out of the situation with Duke Barrington, who killed their family and their village for their powers. Rajoth is fighting, for his sister and to get rid of injustice. Rafa's like, oh, you're not that noble. In any case, Moloch shows up and says, hey, if you want Alma, you both have to come over to Riavane's castle. Otherwise, we're gonna kill Alma. Moloch won't see what his sister is saying and is still fighting for Duke Barrington. Yeah, I mean, that's really the gist of what was going on. I've also, since last time, equipped up and shopped and equipped up, abilitied up. You can see a couple new things. So first off, we have a scary sounding thing, which is the Dracula Mantle, which is it's better than the elf mantle, elf cloak, whichever it's called. It gives 28 instead of 25% accessory evasion, which is really good. I gave Lord Iron Fist a black robe, which is going to give him good MP, HP, but also strengthen fire, ice, lightning. He did lose +1 magic power because he doesn't have, I think, a wizard robe on anymore. However, he gained it back with a wizard rod. So I think that's going to work out just fine. No changes for Stone. Song Neem, he needed more HP, and I wanted him to be slightly more defensive. So I put on a white robe because it halves fire, ice, lightning damage to him, and more HP, more MP. He was just lagging behind in those things. I also gave him a wizard rod, which is really good. It's going to give him a good, I think it's +1 or 2 magic, so it compensates for anything I've changed around. And then Lucy Sovo, I wanted to keep him with the same magic power, but I didn't want him to... I still needed to update his HP and MP, so I gave him the gold hairpin, and I think that's working out. He lost a little magic power, but he's got a lot more MP and HP than he did before. He was in the 150s, and so I just wanted to update him a little. And Beatrix, we stole a Ninja Edge last time. I tossed it on her. Also bought her a gold hairpin because she needs that MP. It's also good HP. And then the Earth Clothes that Rajoth was wearing, I tossed them on her because he's got stuff to up his HP, but she does not. So, yeah, that was a big decision there. And then a Wizard Mantle, although it's not as good with evasion, and she could use more evasion, I mean, everybody could, she gets +1 magic attack from that, and she's going to need it because I'm still running Priest on her. And look, I understand that is not the most optimized setup, but we were doing this, again, I made my characters after some of what my friends wanted, and it's just kind of fun. It's more story-driven than it is optimization. Remember, Beatrix is like an ex-Temple Knight herself. She was a priestess and assassin in training with her house. And then Rekko, I've changed out his cloak for a power wrist. That is a big loss in defense, and only a small gain in damage. That being said, I want to shift him to more of an offensive role, because he has tons of HP already, and he does get a shield and good class evasion, so it's not like he's completely out of defense. But also, most of the time, he's jumping, which means people don't even have a chance to hit him as often, and I can always use it defensively as well, even if I know I'm not going to hit a target. So, I wanted to up his damage. It's been good, but I want it to be just wild. And that's it. That's our folks. Yeah. So we're ready for our next place, Yuguo Woods. Virgin forest full of 200-year-old Yuguo trees. Scars from the war are still here. Might get a movie, might get a fight. Let's see. Okay. I gotta bring Raj off, even though he's at a decent level now, and there's other experience, and there's other people. There are other people I might want to bring. It is what it is. Lord Iron Fist didn't get too much action last time. It was way too dangerous with 3 ninjas and 2 summoners. So let's see who we're gonna bring. We'll leave Stone. I don't know. Maybe we will bring him. Hold on. Let's see. Even Beatrix is still kind of high though, and Rekko's kind of high. So okay, let's see. Stone. Beatrix is slightly lower than him, so she can go. Rekko's probably one of the highest because he's just so darn good. So maybe that's going to end up being the play there. Yeah, I could switch Stone. Well, I guess I could do that. Here. I don't remember how the setup here looks, so when we come out, I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll see. Yeah, let's do it. Yuguo Woods. Spooky ghosts. Those who died in the war haven't been able to rest. Return to the future life once again with your affection left in this life. Conditions for winning: defeat all enemies. So this is a forest, they're saying, has scars from the war. And they're saying the spirits are stuck here due to, basically, I guess, having unfinished life or something like that. And having things left in this world or having died in a horrible way. I think those are the presumptions. I guess we could check the unit list real quick. Okay, so we have Drake the Wizard. Got a Wizard Rod, Jade Armlet. Okay. But otherwise just black magic. Good faith, so we gotta watch him. And actually he'll be good against Rajoth and Beatrix. Aquarius, yeah. Gemini, Libra. He's perfect against our team. So he's gonna be really dangerous. He's gonna be dangerous. Maria, Time Mage. Decent equipment. J.I. Taurus. Low Faith. He shouldn't be as much of a problem, so we shouldn't have to prioritize him. The Diamond Armlet gives him a little bit there, but the Diamond Armlet and the Wizard Rod, but his faith is really low. We'll see how it works. Nikita, Time Mage, same thing. She's pretty compatible, but she only has Time Magic. It's 108 gems, but that won't help her in the sense that it strengthens a lot of elemental stuff. It does some other things too for defense, but. And then we have Missouri Cordy, or almost Misericordi, something like that. Revenant. I don't think we've run into this yet. Throw Spirit, Drain Touch. Floating ghost that never dies. Possesses enemies with its touch, causing abnormal status. Teleport, counter abilities. Float, cannot enter water. Darkness, absorb, and fire, holy weakness. Okay. And we have a Ghoul, which we've seen. Sleep Touch, Throw Spirit. Looks like he is... Yeah, it's a Libra, so he is compatible with us. At least some of our folks. And then Oxurios, Throw Spirit, Grease Touch. Now, I can tell you what Drain Touch does. It drains, kind of like Life Drain. But what's Grease Touch? Covers enemies in oil, increasing fire damage. Oh. Well, okay, so he can make the Black Mages a little more dangerous if they have fire magic. I guess we'll see. Okay. So, as you can see, Beatrix can run quite a ways. I mean, she could just go across the map. If I throw her into this, she may be in a level of danger I don't want her to be in. But let's see. Drake is the wizard we gotta watch out for, because he'll be compatible with Beatrix and Rajoth. I could really mess them up, potentially. So, as much as I want to rush her and do that, I'm actually going to go to the other side. with Beatrix. I can get pretty far. I don't think I'll be able to cast on any of these guys, but I'll use this turn just to reposition her, and she'll get her CT back because she's not going to act, so she'll come back pretty quick. Rafa's going to do whatever Rafa does. I'm not concerned with it for the most part. Okay, maybe casting slow or stop. Don't act, maybe. Or don't move. I don't know if she has don't act. Don't move. Haste on her friend. Not good. I could rush her. Raja's got some hit points. I'm not as scared to rush with him. I mean, I guess he does too, but even so. Oh, I can't even attack her because I'm using a blood sword and she... Oh, wow. I could wish her. Oh, but it would still heal her. That's cheap. So normally healing stuff does worse for undead. Undead will take damage from it. But why not? Could put her to sleep. Could berserker, actually. Not a great chance, but you know. I mean, it's different. I can't attack her. Man. Ooh, I forgot this was coming up, but I didn't realize the blood sword would be a problem. But now, we'll make up for it. We'll make up for it. Rajoth will have to take a more supporting role. It worked! So she can't cast. Hit the mark! Berserk! That's cool, alright. So mages that are berserked really get messed up, because they don't get to do what they do. Of course he's casting on me, and it's probably gonna hurt. Hopefully not too much. We'll see. A bit of casting on Rafa there. Probably gonna throw Spirit, I presume. Yep. Not too much damage. Hopefully it isn't enough to push over the edge, like, what's it called? Like the black magic. With the black magic damage, it's also got to be done. Another throw Spirit. Now, I like that he's come in the middle of us, because I can kind of just wail on him. I guess I could attack him. Can't quite get in the middle of a bunch of guys to use a draw out skill, a sword draw out skill, so just attack him. Sure. Over half his life, it's pretty good. And we'll, I didn't mean to face that way, but it probably doesn't matter too much. I haven't used Lucisova in a while, so let me take a look at some of these. Just checking damage, seeing how much it'll do. That would kill him, also hit my guy, but not a 100% chance to hit either, so... How long does it take to cast quick? Lord Iron Fist. It would go before Beatrix, so there's no point in casting it on her. Lord Iron Fist would be good, except he'll probably still be casting by the time I get done, unless I can get him in range. I want to see Beatrix in action a bit, so I'm going to haste her. And we'll just move over. Get it ourselves. I might have been in range for him to come over if I'd done that. That would have been better, but that's okay. I sort of want to come up. Where was he casting? I don't think he was casting right on Rajoth, right? So I can probably safely come up here. Let's find out. I hope. So everything should be pretty strong. Let's double check. 76. 290s. 269. That's right. They're weak to fire. They're weak to fire, and I'm boosting my fire ability with the black ropes. And we can check a couple others just to check. See, half damage, so... I guess that's fine. We can, well, no, let's check the time. Who's this? Oxyrios? Okay. We gotta go before Oxyrios. This looks like it will. But maybe overkill as well. It looks like I could cast just regular fire on the cheap and still wipe him out. Won't do as much to her, but she's berserk, so I'm not worried about her as much. All she can do is gold staff us at this point. Haste it up. Very nice. Nothing like hasting a time mage. Lucy Sovo, level up. Nothing like hasting a time mage, because then, you know, you can start doing more silly things. Like a feedback loop, you know? Spirit. So Rajoth might be in trouble, because he's taken 64 damage, plus he's about to get hit. Oh, no, he didn't take the 40. Yes. Dracula Mantle, folks. Now, we have a little bit of a clock. These undead may get back up when they would otherwise crystallize. Not always, but... Okay, so I have a couple options here. I can walk up and attack these two. Or attack one of the two. They take a lot... Whichever one I hit would take a lot of damage. Another thing I could do is cast on them, and they would also take a lot of damage. Let's see if we can cast in time. It looks like, I mean, they'd get their stuff off. Either way. We can move up and stop one of them by just attacking and probably annihilating them. I mean, I get a chance to kill the black mage we're not as worried about. Here's what we'll do. We'll move up, and we'll just test and take a look at how much damage some things will do. A little, not much. Okay. Well, then that's right. His faith is kind of low. And her faith is kind of low, too. So the best move might be to attack them, especially while they're charging. Oh, yeah, he's done for. Look, and that's where a ninja shines. They're just so strong. Ooh, stop. Got her. Unfortunate, but again, I'm not so worried about what she does. Fire 3, oh no. Rajoth might be boned here. Oh, it's okay. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that mage. Post haste. Fortunately, Rajoth cannot be the one to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I also have summon magic. That could be pretty useful. Love to hit that wizard. Really would. Kill him easily. Does it go off? After Nikita and Maria. This is Maria, so she'll move. Or, no, it's Nikita. Maria's over here. She'll get the go. This ghost won't. Maybe a summon's a little overkill. It depends if they stay in the zone or not. Could always cast something like a don't move. Of course, he can still throw things from that time. Slow go off. Something, I guess. It's something to do. Let's do it. It won't not be useful to some degree. Even if it's only a little. Ouch. Hurts quite a bit. Guarded. Nice. Oh, she stayed right there. Maybe she wouldn't have if we had casted, though, so. What happens if I invite one of these, like, ghost mages? Oh, you just can't. Oh, I don't have monster talk on, and they probably count as monsters. So, what a unique monster it would be if that counted that way. You may not be able to invite the ghost people, just in general. If I move him over to that guy to try to, like, lower his faith, lowering his faith could be good, but if I fail, I'm sort of caught out and I don't have a ton of life. I kind of want to pull Rajoth back and be a little careful instead. Still get hit by people, but just not all the people. That'll be good. I can even choose to heal him if I want. We can not cheer up, unfortunately. Cheer up ourselves, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we still need a bunch, so I can just cheer myself up. It's gonna be okay. Raja's Brave +5, which is a permanent +1. Right. Not bad. Alright, I can get over to this other mage and prevent him from causing any more trouble. Presumed. He might live through this with just a little bit. Yep, 3 hit points. Beatrix, job level up. Look at that. 3 hit points. Oh, 159. I don't know if I can get to him in time. Rain touch, oh no. Oh, that's nasty. All right, we're on a clock. I could try to revive him, but for the moment, I might try to draw out. Let's see the... I don't have these yet, so I can't use them, of course. I would heal. I think this heals MP. Causes MP damage. Does damage. So it does 1, 2 in every direction. So if I move over 1, it should hit both of them. Utetsu. A lot of damage, but I might get drain touched again, which isn't good. Let's see when his magic will go off. Quickly. So I could just run over and annihilate that wizard real quick and prevent that damage. And a fire is probably all it's going to take. It ain't going to take much. I think that's in range. Yeah. Just something simple. Destruction of nature, gather in flame. Fire! Nice little easy hit. Cheap. Haven't really used a lot, and he's got a lot more power to give if I need it. This guy's gotta go. He hurts. That's ridiculous. The best I can do is throw something at him or cast on him. Take a look. So, do 36. He wouldn't go before it, which is good. Same with this, it would kill him. Unfortunately, I have nobody else to really heal. Oh, that won't go down and touch her, huh? Huh? Interesting. It does hurt her, right? Yes. Just not very much, because she doesn't have a lot of faith. Alright, well, Cure 2 is a cheap way we can use this. Obviously it uses MP, but it's not going to use an item. And, yeah, I'll just use it. Those actually hurt a lot. Those two aren't very compatible to each other, otherwise that probably would have done more. Can't quite get in range. Oh, I should have cast here, because it probably would have hit both. I don't remember, but, it's fine. I want to get in range so I can maybe cheer up somebody like Stone. What's his Brave doing? 80? Yeah, okay. Actually, I'll cheer up Rajat again because he's a little behind. No longer stopped. Back to defense. And Dunzo. Again, I'm not too worried about Lucy Sovo. We have 2 ways to res him, and I could probably finish the battle before it'll matter. Ooh, nice. Not an okay chance, but still missed, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Takes a while to go. I don't want to get hit again, but I could just move. 100% chance to work on him. Full revive. Do I need that? Get him up quicker with a good amount of health. Though, that plus 89, I believe, isn't a guarantee. I think I've seen it say a good number and then do something different. But this don't happen quickly, so I'll do that. And the cool thing about her being the ninja now is I can just run away. Who's going to catch me? It'll be pretty hard. Like that. Jump over everything. Just amazing. Alright, stone. Heal Rajat. Actually, I cannot. He's not on the right square. Which is fine. I don't need to. We're going to go up and smack this lady. Give her, as they say, a what for. Did my punch arts do better? I can't use that one. Or slash won't hit her because she's floating. Okay. No idea what that was. Oh, minus 50. Okay, yeah, just attack. It's often, honestly, going to be better. It's just attack. But all good. Black fire, even fire 2 will go off before anything else. So what we could do is this number. Cast on the panel and then run. Get him, Rafa. See if any of that hits. Nice. All right, it did the 89. It was not lying. Yeah, so it does 2 to 5 times, and yeah, between this and the other battle, you can see how it just isn't usually that effective. It's fun to play around with, but you can't, it's not reliable is the problem. And sometimes in Final Fantasy Tactics, you need to just take things that are reliable, just because sometimes you just need something in a clutch. I wasn't paying attention and didn't notice what she cast. Or where. Eek. Let's go, was it? Let's check some Brave and Faith still. 73, 71, 66, 64. Wow, we need to work on him. Poor guy. Probably need to move closer, which is dangerous. And he needs both. I think he needs... Well, at minimum, he needs faith. He definitely needs some faith. So we'll try that. Yeah, like I said, I need to move closer. 1, 2. Here, 1, 2, 3. Yep, should be able to reach him. Only a 70% chance, but not terrible. Oh, I hate those wasted turns. I don't see a good reason they did that except for balance, I suppose. But, you know, you gotta take turns to do it, so... It just becomes a grindy thing, I suppose. It just bothers him. Alright. So we can throw or cast magic this turn. See how our magic will do. Well, again, it's probably a faith issue. Not a good chance to hit, again, faith issue. Yeah. Okay, I think this is a throw time. We can show off throwing. So let's see what'll do good damage. Not that. Water does better. Oh, I wonder. Weak against water. That makes me sort of want to look at their character, because that wouldn't have been obvious before. I'm mage sent from hell. But it won't, there's no way for me to tell the weakness on it, which is unfortunate. Super weird. Oh, I see. The white robe is giving her protection. That's what's happening. And water isn't one of those things that she's protected from. Okay, so we can do a water ball. We can do regular shuriken. Pretty cheap, though. You can see why they're cheap. Again, compatibility is causing us a lot of problems, too. The Darkness is amazing, but we want to save that. Let's just do a water ball, I guess. We could do a summon. Do one instantly. It won't do as much damage, though, because, again, defense. Really not weak against fire, though. Oh, no. It's fine. Titan won't hit because it's Earth. Leviathan would do good damage, but it's going to take a while. Alright. Stop will go off wherever she was casting it, probably on... probably on Lucy Silvo. Yeah, not too much I can do here that I'm really excited about. Just run up and hit her. A lot of damage. Oh! Way more damage than I expected. Wow. Great. Alright, Rafa? Yeah, very useful. Thank you. So these guys are about to go past their 0 counter, which means they might be getting up. I hope not, but we will see. Alright, let's just run up and hit her. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, another crit! And that does it, folks. That does it. Simple as that. The spiritual forest. I never want to come back. Congratulations, this battle is complete. Give me that bonus money. 18 grand? Hey, I'll take it. I need it. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. They're worth a little bit to sell, so that's something. Okay, let's quickly check. And see if there's anything we should learn here, or can learn. Probably nothing for Wizard for a while. We need another 850, unless we're going to get something cheap. But the next best things to get are going to be Fire 4, Bolt 4, Ice 4. You know, Frog and Death are cool, but they're not easy to hit with. Frog probably a little easier than Death. Poison just, I found, isn't that useful, but, you know, maybe there are occasions for it. Everything else we got. So, but it still takes a while. You can see how long it takes. We have 4,500 JP in Wizard. 4,500. No joke, folks. If there's anything else randomly... I think move +2 requires 520. Yeah, so you can't quite get that. And that's unfortunate. I could always change quickly to something to get that, but move MP up would be pretty sweet, but I like the +1 at least. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. We cannot get the Muramasa yet, and that's fine. We can't even get the sword, I don't think. I think we had these, but I think they all broke. I'll have to get more. I don't know if we had the Kiyomori. Protect and Shell on allies is really good. That's not bad. And then Lucy Sobo didn't get too much action, but he's got a good amount of points, so let's see what we can do with him. Meteor costs a lot. MP Switch we'll get, maybe, but I'm not super excited about it. Short Charge... I don't remember if we're using that or something else. Float is actually really good. And I might want that coming up, actually. Let's try it. I do know a little bit about a fight coming up, so I'm gonna put Float on him for that. And Ninja. She did some pretty good work. Unfortunately, not too much JP out of it. But as she gains, you know, ninja level, she'll get more and more out of it. Can't touch any of those. We can learn to throw some more stuff. I might wait. Right now, we have plenty with the Shuriken and Ball. And I definitely at least wanted those. Sunken State. Hide by becoming invisible. Add invisible. Trigger HP damage. So when she gets hit, she can become invisible. Means she can only really get hit by magic. Abandon. The evade % rises and it becomes easier to dodge attacks. Trigger, physical attacks and some magical attacks. So basically this gives her, I believe it gives her like a flat evasion, like a good amount. It's not as good as Blade Grasp, but it ain't far off, frankly. It's always said to be OP. I might get it and use it. We'll see how I feel about it. We're gonna save for now, because I'd rather try some of these and see how that goes. Real quick, let's go back to Stone. We can't get another one of those. Again, I know a little bit about a fight coming up. I kind of want to try this and see how it is. I don't know how good it is. Now, not having move +2 is going to be hard, but I still want to give it a shot. I still want to try. In worst case, you know, we'll lose, we'll learn from the experience, and we can always do something else. Try again with different parameters. Cool. Okay, so I think we're all set here. You know, best equipment that I'm going to want we could get. I could put something to help him move, but I'd rather him just have the power and just take longer to get there. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'd rather him just be as strong as he is. Cool. Alright, so I went and did a little bit of farming, a little bit of leveling, and really what I was trying to do was get a lot more money, but really just top off some of my guys' equipment, and get a little bit more HP on the guys I need to take into a crucial, pivotal, very difficult fight. So just a quick overview. Obviously not much is going to change on Rajoth, except equipment, but he's pretty good on HP, so I opted not to try to alter his. It's just a sheer money problem. I don't have it. Didn't alter much with Lord Iron Fist, though. We did learn another spell. And are on our way to another one. We ended up getting Fire 4. And so we're on our way to Bolt 4 and Ice 4 and the rest of these. And then once we finish with him, we're going to go back to Knight. And he's going to be a Magic Knight. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to love that. And then Stone, we learned a couple more sword abilities. Or excuse me, one more sword ability, Muramasa. But we also got him a new sword and new armor. So he's decked out. Now, notice how he has less HP than Rajoth does, but his stuff is more updated. The Samurai just gets less, plus Rajoth is a special character. He's getting a lot of HP. So that's why I updated him. And then nothing really new for Songnin or Lucy Sovo. Beatrix, I was able to acquire another Ninja Edge. I bought another Ninja Edge. I think we learned Abandon with her and have been trying it out. It seems to be useful. Not OP necessarily, but useful. And then Rekko actually was the biggest money sink of all. The Circlet and Platina armor was really expensive, but the Bracer was, if you recall, was actually worth more than both of those combined, as expensive as they were. It was 50,000 for the Bracer. Now again, what you're going to see here is that his evasion overall has gone down, but his power, his actual physical power is at 12 right now. I'm pretty sure he's going to beat out, yeah, even Stone. He's going to beat out everybody in attack, in physical power, which is really crazy and great. And I think it's going to lend really well to his jumps. Again, with him jumping more, he just doesn't need as much defense, as much as I like him being such a crazy tank who walks out and does whatever he wants. With him jumping now, we just don't need it. So now I think Rajoth really serves that role. Rajoth's got some crazy evasion, good HP, and he can actually get HP back, usually, with the Blood Sword. And then another offensive guy, Stone, but he's not just offense, he's support, right? He heals, he can give MP back, he can cure some ailments, even some of his sword skills heal, and can, I think, even if I don't have them now, they can actually do Protected Shell later in a mass, like, really good stuff. So, he's a Swiss Army knife, he can attack at range, he can attack close, he can attack AoE, he can heal MP, it's so good. And then Beatrix, tons and tons of damage. I tested her out in several battles. She's super useful, right? She can evade it quite a bit. She's got enough HP to make her viable to run in and she can always run away if things look too bad. I just gotta be a little careful with her, but for the most part, it's good. Where I have to be most careful is when I'm casting with her, but otherwise, the casting is a really nice touch. When she runs away, to get away so she doesn't get too hurt or something, she can contribute by protecting, healing. Also, at the start, I can throw up a protect and shell or regen, all kinds of things, and then run her into the battle. And she's got so much movement range and jump ability. She's just all over wherever I want her, and it's great. Another thing about Stone, I did try out, is just keeping on Walk on Water. But the problem with it was, I found 3 move for him was just way too slow. Somebody like Rekko it can work on. Because Rekko's jumping, and he can jump so far, and also with Ignore Height, he can get to places in crazy ways in spite of his move. But in some instances, it's still problematic, but they're few. But with Stone, I absolutely needed him to be able to move more, to be as useful as I need him to be. So he's keeping that move +2. That's all there is to it. It doesn't matter. No other circumstance is really going to change that very easily. Other than that, Rekko is Beast. He does so much damage. His steal ability is extraordinarily useful as long as I can get up to people. Dragon Spirit's going to make him very difficult to kill because if he gets hit, he has a good chance to add re-raise to himself, and he can get to a lot of places on the map that otherwise a lot of people can't get to. So that's really the rundown, and again, this is very necessary for the fights coming up at Riavane's Castle. Anybody who's played this game knows what I'm talking about, but for those who haven't, or sort of trying to let this be not a true blind playthrough, because most of us have played and seen this game, but I find it kind of nice when I'm watching Let's Plays that they're not always going through the story and just talking about what's coming up. I like leaving a little mystery to it. I like there being suspense. Again, we all know, but not talking about it still leaves it open. It just feels better. You know what I mean? I guess I don't have a better way to explain it. In any case, that's going to do it for today. This may be a little shorter, depending how I cut it, but I hope you enjoyed it. And the next couple episodes are going to be wild and crazy, so get ready for that. Thanks again, guys, and take care. Bye.